Today, using your smart trainer with more than one application at the same time. Some people have been using this combination of different software solutions at the same time for a while now. Why would you really want to do this though? Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, if you're watching this channel, you're probably a Zwift subscriber, so anytime indoors, you want to be racking up those Ks. You want to unlock the next level, unlock the next bike, and make the most of your monthly subscription. So there's the first thing. You always want to have your Zwift Ks ticking up. Secondly, Zwift doesn't offer the entire range of options for your smart trainer. For example, workout mode is predefined, pre-programmed. You can up and down it a little bit with the adjuster knobs, or you can skip little segments of it, but you can't really program it on the fly. There's a bit of a limitation there with Zwift workout mode. There's also some different modes your trainer may have that aren't available within Zwift. So today what we're looking at is the Tacx Neo smart trainer and the Tacx training utility. It's a basic little utility that comes with, or you can just download for free with your Tacx smart trainer. And it offers three different modes. You've got power mode, so erg mode. You've got slope mode, which changes the virtual angle of where you're riding. And you've got heart rate / erg / this sort of weird, interesting mode that limits your power and erg mode based on your heart rate. So there's three different ways to control your trainer on the fly while you still clock up the Ks on Zwift. Okay, let's get into the setup and what it's all about. The setup today in the Llama Lab is Tacx Neo Smart Trainer, Zwift on Windows 10, and a mobile device. I'm using the iPhone in this instance. The Tacx Neo Smart Trainer has two wireless protocols that it supports, both ANT+ and Bluetooth Smart. ANT+ is a broadcast technology or a broadcast connection, so it will just send its data to anywhere or anything that wants to listen. It doesn't matter. Multiple connections available there. Bluetooth, on the other hand, is a one-to-one connection between the trainer and whichever device you're connecting to, so either the machine or the mobile. Today, we're leaving it connected to the mobile phone for Bluetooth, and we'll use ANT+ through to the Windows 10 machine for Zwift. The most important piece of this entire puzzle is that only one piece of software or one application can control your trainer at any one time, else they'll fight over who has erg mode, who has resistance settings, who has this or that. It gets very, very confusing and the experience is quite gnarly. So what we've got here, we'll put Zwift into what I call passive mode, where we pair the power meter only. So we're selecting the Tacx Neo as the power source. We have cadence source, but no controllable trainer. So Zwift does not send any commands to the trainer and has no control whatsoever over the slope mode, over the simulation, over erg mode. Zwift simply reads the power data. You can see there in the one direction, so ANT+ straight to Zwift. There's no communication back to the trainer. So this is straight passive mode Zwift. Make sure that's up and running and away we go. So it's effectively giving you standard trainer or dumb trainer functionality in this case without it being paired as the controllable trainer. Now over to the mobile phone where we'll open the Tacx utility and we'll pair via Bluetooth at the same time for the control of the trainer. So we'll select the Tacx Neo here. We'll pair the heart rate strap as well. You can see there, top right, Zwift is happily ticking away, reading the power, but not controlling the trainer. Get through the menus here on the mobile app. We'll hit Start Training. And away we go. There's our three modes. First up, power mode. This is effectively, well, this is erg mode, but you're in control. What we've got set there is we're setting it to erg mode of 150 watts on the mobile. Remember, the mobile is controlling the trainer. And the data there is reflected on Zwift because Zwift is reading what the trainer is doing, the power output from the trainer over ANT+. So Zwift, there we go, ticking along at 150 watts in erg mode, set via the Tacx training app. We can crank that up to 300 on the app. So again, more interactive workout mode. So if you're feeling good or you want to, it's not just the 10% up and down we get with Zwift, we've got full control. We can erg mode that right up through the roof or right down through the floor. So it's workout mode, but you're in control. 300 watts. And Zwift there's reflecting the power on the trainer. Okay, so once we've had enough of 300 watt erg mode, we can drop it right back down, and once we stop changing that number, we're down to 115 watts. The mobile phone will talk to the trainer via Bluetooth. And Zwift just simply reflects what power the trainer is actually outputting. So there we go, down to 115 watts. So there we go, interactive erg mode with control that you have via the mobile phone, but still racking up those Zwift Ks. So we'll discard that one, then we'll head over to slope mode, or simulation mode, I guess you'd call it as well on Zwift. So on Zwift, when you go up a hill, it says 8%, 9%, 10%, or the radio tower up to 17%. This app itself gives you manual control over the virtual slope that you're feeling. So here we've got 0 degrees, effectively a flat road. So again, turning the Tacx Neo smart trainer into a standard trainer or a dumb trainer. So not much going there. We can change through the gears to give different resistance levels, or we can simulate the downhill. So here we go. We'll change it down to -3.9, -4%, and you can hear that flywheel step up because it's as if the bike is going downhill. The Zwift in this instance, just as a reminder, is only the visual reference here. So any hills on Zwift aren't kicking in. Zwift is only reading the power. And then we'll go up to around 4%. Again, I'm in full control using the mobile app there. And you can hear that resistance kick in. And I'm working a bit harder, and up go the watts. And the third training type we have here is heart rate training. This is an interesting one. Heart rate hasn't been totally thrown out the window just yet. Yes, power is the holy grail of cycling and training and zones, but sometimes it's about trying something different and having a bit of fun. To me, this is a bit of fun. Setting the trainer to say, look, I want to only go to 135 BPM, no higher, no lower. Can you keep me in that zone? Well, the answer is it kind of can't. It really oscillates because when your heart rate dips below, the training gets harder, and when your heart rate goes above that, the training goes lower. So it oscillates a lot. It's very much like how erg mode works. Erg mode kicks in hard, then has to stabilize. This thing takes about a minute to go up and it oscillates non-stop. So it's not quite there technology-wise, and I was getting up to 145 BPM and then down to 125 BPM. So it was keeping me in that range. But I think with a lot of smarts, in the future, this could be quite a cool bit of training because if you want to go out and have an easy day, you don't want to get your heart rate over 140, doesn't matter what power you're doing. Again, it's about the fun, it's about something different rather than being a slave to the watts, be a slave to your efforts. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. So this is what the heart rate training mode zone is all about. Not quite there yet. Definitely some potential there in the future though for a bit of fun. So we'll leave it there for now. That's how to use your indoor trainer with 2 pieces of software at the same time. Today we covered Ant Plus and Bluetooth simultaneously. You can use 2 Ant Plus connections at the same time from the same machine. You will need 2 Ant sticks though. That's another video in itself. Okay, thanks for watching and enjoy your cycling.